lot of people treat YouTube like it's their life. So, you know what I mean? Hey, you know, you like it, I love it. But like I always say, this shit is programming, y'all. What I say, y'all, on my streams, for y'all who watch me and for y'all who follow me. Programming. Programming.
Shout it fast.
Television. Programming. Facebook. Programming. Twitter. Programming. Instagram. Programming. Television. Programming. Facebook. Snapchat. Programming. Twitter. Programming. Instagram. Programming.
Oh, yeah. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing fine. Hoping everybody's enjoying the Thursday and having a stress-free Thursday. I know this is easier said than done, but hey, you know, we just got to make the best of our days, especially the things that's going on now. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you're looking at my video, I'm your host with the most, Chris Thorns, and as always, like, comment, and subscribe. So, got a story I want to bring to the light here, and I haven't seen too many people talking about it, but somebody sent it to me a few days ago, so I've been trying to get to it, but I've been kind of late. I'm late getting to it, you know, because man, this week just been kind of hectic. So, y'all gotta forgive me for getting to this late or whatnot. So anyway, what we have here is a story of a 34-year-old man out of Indiana. And allegedly this 34-year-old man supposedly impregnated a 10-year-old. I kid you not. He supposedly impregnated a 10-year-old. And when I first was sent this story, I thought it was fake. I was like, you know, ain't no possible way. But then I remember something. I was talking to somebody a long time ago, and they was in the hospital for something. I can't remember what it was. And they literally had told me that the person who was in the next room to them was actually giving birth to some twins. And it said that the girl was 10 years old. I was like, no, you got to be shitting me on that. No, how the hell can a 10-year-old get pregnant? And she kept explaining it to me and trying to tell me how, and I still couldn't believe it. I was like, no, I don't believe you when you tell me that. You full of shit on that one. Until I talked to somebody else, and they actually told me it's a possibility that if their body has matured enough, that they actually can get pregnant. And I just like, No. Are you fucking serious? They like, yeah. I mean, at 10 years old, they can get pregnant. So, somebody, like I said, my man, our mattress sent me this, Ron mattress, whatever. He sent me this, and he was like, man, what the fuck, man? You know, you need to do a video about this. So, here I am doing a video about this, and you know what? Kind of sick as a stomach to do a video about this because I'm like this. I don't know what it is about a 10-year-old that can turn any adult on and want to have sex with him or her. I really just don't know. You know, I guess people minds just that fucked up. People are just that perverted. You know, and the sad thing about this story is this dude was dating the moms and was staying there with them. Man, how fucked up is that? Real talk. So anyway, excuse me, y'all. Let me turn my camera around and I'm gonna let y'all hear for yourself.
And it's not the type of person you'd think that would do something like this.
Nicholas Dion Thrash was no stranger to the young girl he's accused of molesting and impregnating. In fact, he was living with her mother. extended family says the mother worked long hours and they met Thrash multiple times.
We invited him into our home. He helped my husband.
But now he's behind bars, and family says the young girl is 20 weeks pregnant.
And now her whole life has changed. She's scared. I mean, being that far along and knowing that you have to carry this baby.
Family members are caring for the girl while her mother is in jail. They say it's heartbreaking watching someone so young go through this.
She come out and asked, "Can I get my Barbies?" I said, "Of course you can." She's still a little girl that wants to play.
It's something that's not easy for this woman to talk about, but she says she wanted to, hoping this will inspire other parents to talk with their children, possibly preventing something like this from happening to anyone else.
And teach your kids to have enough trust in you to come to you and say, "Look, this is wrong."
Having conversations very early with children about their bodies, about their boundaries.
Sandy Runkle with Prevent Child Abuse Indiana says parents should be cautious of adults who want to spend too much alone time with a certain child.
Sexual abuse in about 83% of the time occurs in isolated one-on-one situations.
And she says about 90% of the time the abuser is someone the child knows and trusts.
I hope he gets what's coming to him. He's got to pay for this.
Hopefully, y'all got a smooth play on that because I notice a lot of times when I do videos and when I do the replay, I see be a lot of lag in it, and I've been trying to do my best to fix that situation, and I just don't know what can I do to fix it. So I'm going to watch the playback after I do this, and if it does lag, I'll just post this link and let y'all take a look at it yourself. But on to my thoughts of this situation. Well, first of all, let me say this is not my content, fair use. On to the situation at hand. Sometimes we can get caught up in something and someone, and we don't really just take the time to think how good or how bad this could be for us. Some things can be just too good, and some things just can be too bad. In this situation right here, the mom was sleeping with the enemy the whole time. Now, I don't know how much she knew about this cat before she started letting the man around her child. But just like that lady said, it sounded like he had a lot of opportunities where he was with this child alone. And I guess I can't just ridicule the woman for that, because if y'all dating, I guess you had to form some kind of trust and to say, hey, okay, I chill with you or nothing, know what I'm saying? So when I go to work, you can watch my baby and this, that, and third, and especially if he's staying with you, then I guess it's just a done deal. But, for this to happen, apparently every time you left, he must have did something to that child. But then again, who am I to say, because a lot of people say it takes one time to do it. And to be honest, I just find this kind of hard to believe that a child that young can even get knocked up like that. But here's the thing that concerns me, one of the things that concerns me the most. The grandma just said she got to carry the baby. But do she really? I mean, y'all can't do anything to try to terminate this pregnancy? For God's sakes, this girl's 10 years old. So are y'all not going to try anything to get this out of her? Y'all just gonna let this baby suffer at a minor age like this, pregnancy? I mean, I'm not a woman. Y'all tell me. I mean, is her body not mature enough for her to go through any procedures to get rid of this baby? You really gonna sit up here and say that she's pregnant 22 weeks and nobody is trying to do nothing 22 weeks to try to rectify this situation? I don't understand. But maybe some of you women who see this video will help me understand as to why they choosing not to do anything to rid this child of this pregnancy. 10 years old, 10 more years, CB 20. A lot of y'all know how I am when it comes to children. Y'all know how passionate I talk when it comes to children. Y'all know I have done many shows when it comes to these children. And each time I do these stories, it makes me feel glad in a sense that I don't have any children. Because if I have a daughter and I find out a whole ass nigga like this did this to my baby, he probably wouldn't have to worry about jail or the police. You got to worry about me getting to him first. I mean, just to be real talking. Now, y'all know I don't promote violence, but some things got to be exceptional. You understand? And that's another thing, you know, where's the father of this child at? Why is nobody talking to him? Is he locked up too? So now the mother and the boyfriend is locked up. Now, I don't know why the mother's locked up. You know, I don't understand the law, but she said she in jail too. So I just don't get this. This is stupid. This is horrible. And when I think about it, since she in jail, I wondered if she knew anything about this and just didn't do anything about it. I'm starting to wonder that. Did she knew anything about this and just didn't do anything about it? Did the baby actually go tell her mother that, hey, this dude is doing something to me, but she just so in love with him that she totally ignored the sign? I don't know. I'm gonna look deep into this. Cause I know it's articles and stuff out there. Actually, I think I was reading one last night, but I didn't get a chance to read the whole thing. You understand? So I'm gonna read on some more tonight. I remember growing up, the different girls I met in my life, whether they had kids or not, you know, they would let me come over and chill with them and probably do whatever. Until I ran into this one roadblock, met a woman, and she was like, I can't come over there, you know, while her kids was there. And like that was something new to me. I'm like, why can't I come over there with your kids? And I mean, I come over there late night, they should be in the bed. And she was like, you know, no, I really don't care they in the bed. You know, I can't just let you come over here while I got my kids over here, you know. And I never understood that. At that time, I didn't. But as I got older and had a couple more do that, I can understand now. I wholeheartedly understand now. And to you ladies, I salute y'all for stopping it. If I try to come over, you stopped it. Hey, I salute y'all. You did absolutely right. And if I want one of motherfuckers who's try to keep forcing myself like some of these niggas do, I know a lot of them do. You could tell them you got kids, you don't want to let them around your kids anymore. They will literally still try to beg you to let them come over to your house. Now, those are the ones you need to look out for. Because they try and do something, not only to you, but they probably try to do something to your kid too. So, ladies, this is why I always preach that. Y'all need to be careful who y'all let around your children. If you're not ready to let somebody around your child, then don't do it. You let somebody around your child when you're comfortable enough. I wish us men could think the same way, but we don't. We don't think like that. We let anybody around our child, whether the female meet them for the first time or not. And females do the molestation and rape shit too. I don't think they're just as worse as a guy would do it though. Guys, we gotta look out for that shit too. Understand that. Because if women didn't do it, then you won't have these teachers in there fucking these kids. You want to have these teachers up in there getting they dome blown by these teachers. And everything else in between. Now, a situation like that, I hate when they try to just blame the adult, which I think the adult should take most of the blame. But if your child is old enough to know what he was doing was wrong or what she was doing was wrong, they need to take the blame too. I hate when people do that saying that the teenager is the victim in here. No, they're not. You know what I'm saying? They knew what they were doing because if they didn't, then they weren't going to brag around to their school buddies. And that's why they be messing up at, because they go around bragging to their school buddies talking about they had some grown pussy. And you know what a school buddy does? They try to get some too. And when they can't get it, they get jealous and they spread the word out. And that's how a lot of these teachers get caught, because they too stupid to realize that young boys talk. And 9 times 10, you know, the young boys probably ain't this probably their first time get some. So it's a thrilling sensation that they got. So they just gotta tell somebody. We y'all gonna understand that dick and pussy is not that important. Especially when it comes to your loved ones, your little ones. It is not that important. Again, ladies, if you're not comfortable enough, let somebody around your child, then don't. Wait till you comfortable. If a nigga want to come on, be like, yeah, I'll let you come on once if I find a babysitter for my child. But if I don't find no babysitter, then we're going to nip that shit in the bud. And I don't blame you not one bit, because I had to learn that too. Y'all stop me. I had to learn that too. And my hats off to y'all for that. And after seeing this, I hope we will have many more that would nip that in the bud about letting people around their children so fast. This is sad. This is tragic. This is devastating. That girl gonna be damaged. And I'm hoping they will take some kind of steps to get rid of this pregnancy, because this baby don't need to go through this. She don't need to go through this at all. You know, so that's pretty much my take on the whole thing or whatnot. Actually, I'm going to be doing a live stream tomorrow, but it won't be a Facebook live stream. I mean, damn, not Facebook. It won't be a YouTube live stream. I had a few people come to me about getting a call-in number, and I actually got one now. You know, I got an account with TalkShoe, and actually TalkShoe is free. I have a show set up for tomorrow. I haven't shot out no details to nobody yet, as of yet. You know, matter of fact, when I get to doing this video, if you go check and see if I got everything in a correct order. And if I do, man, we're going to have my first live show where we can take call-ins and folks get their opinions. This is going to be the first story we're going to talk about, because I really want to hear the women's opinion on this one by them being mothers. You know, this is going to be the first story that I'm going to talk about. Then we're going to talk about other topics or whatnot. So tomorrow, 4 o'clock Central Time, and I think the actual talk show goes by Eastern Time, so it'll be 5 o'clock if you are on Eastern Time. But probably about an hour prior to the show, I will send out the link and the number of stuff, so y'all can come in and man, let's have a good time, man. Come show your support, call in. Let's see how this goes. You know, I can't wait. As a matter of fact, I might will stream that and YouTube at the same time. I'll see if I can try to do that at the same time. But if you want to talk about the topic, either you're going to chat in the chat room or you're going to call in. I will not open up the panel, you know. So, yeah, man, y'all want to come in and call up and talk about this, man, get y'all thoughts, opinion on. Hey, everybody's welcome. I can't wait. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. So, yeah. Again, ladies, y'all be careful who y'all let around y'all children. Real talk, because y'all the one that carry us. Y'all the one that give us birth. And y'all are the one that got to be the responsibility for us when we grow, as we get older. It ain't always like that all the time, because some of you have kids that still want to live their thug and party life. But some of y'all know you have kids that shit is over with, And to you who's like that, my hat's off to you. And I hope you keep living it. Because your child mimics you. Your child mimics you. Your child mimics your footsteps. And I pray that a lot of you, if you are planning on getting pregnant, that you get pregnant by a person that's worth the damn. Real talk. Real talk. Anyway, it's your man Chris Thorns. Y'all take care of yourself and each other. And hopefully I will see y'all tomorrow and hear y'all thoughts and phone calls tomorrow. All right? Peace out.
A lot of people treat YouTube like it's their life, so you know what I mean, hey, you know, you like it, I love it. But like I always say, this shit is programming, y'all. What I say, y'all, on my streams, for y'all who watch me and for y'all who follow me. Programming.
Shout it fast.
Television. Programming. Facebook. Programming.